you keep your heart clean. Okay, so you protect yourself by protecting your heart. Because when things get inside your heart and they linger there, you're the one stuck while other people are moving forward and they're not even thinking about you anymore. Okay? So I know how it happens. The enemy is always trying to penetrate your mind with thoughts that are not like God. Okay, thoughts against your parents, thoughts against your peers, thoughts against yourself. Okay, so we want to keep our minds covered and clean. So the word is telling us to think on what? Good things. What do we have to think on? Good things. Think on good things. And you know what, kids? You have to be purposeful to think on good things because it's so easy to think on the negative. Think on good things. There's enough negative stuff going on out here for you to be thinking negative all day long. But you have to be intentional about thinking good thoughts. What are good thoughts? I'm a winner. I make my son write I ams. 40 different I ams every month. Every time he acts up, that's what he has to do. He has to write some I ams. And I make him write, I am a winner. I am a man of truth. I am a man of honor. Because I need it in his mind for him to know who he is. Okay, because if the world is saying that our little black kids can't learn, then I have to combat that with I am smart, I am intelligent, I can learn, I'm the head, I'm not the tail, I'm a lender, I'm not a borrower, I'm above, I'm not beneath. These are the things that you have to think on, okay? Intentionally, purposefully. Every morning you get up, today is a good day. I don't care what you have to face at school. Every day you have to wake up and declare your day. You start that in your mind because we know thoughts become action. So if you think well, you'll do well. Okay? Matthew 6, 22 and 24. Who has that one?
I'll read you that. Deja.
Okay.
The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye is single, thine whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. Therefore the light that is in thee be darkness. How great is that darkness? No man can serve two masters, for he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and man.
All right. So she said, the light of the body is in the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve two masters. What am I saying? Say it again. Can't be hot or cold. But what am I saying about your vision? Your vision, see, because what I'm teaching you are about guarding your gates, okay? Your eye is a gate. What you watching, what you see, what you internalize through your vision penetrates your mind, which penetrates your heart, okay? Because all of these things follow. They go together, okay? Because you're one body, one person. So you have to monitor what you're watching. So don't spend so much time watching a lot of nonsense and foolery, okay? Because you're going to become what you're watching. What you put inside of you is definitely going to come out of you, okay? So you want to guard the gates of your eye. And the word says, if there be a light that is darkness, how great is that darkness? We are living in a dark world because a lot of people's vision and their sight are not on God. They're on other things. They have other agendas. But you have to keep your eyesight on God. And how do you do that? You got to pray. You got to read your word. And you got to read your word. And you have to read your word. And you have to read your word. Use your eyes and God will show, when you read your word, God will show you many things. Not because you're not too young. He will show you people who you should not be hanging around with. He will show you adults that don't mean you any good. So you have to really focus your mindset and your eyesight on things above, okay? Who has Proverbs 2 and 2? You have it? Come on, baby.
My son, if you accept my words, restore up my commands with thanksgiving, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding.
Say it one more time. Come to the microphone. Come on. Say it again.
My son, if you accept my words, and store up my commands within you, turning your heart to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding.
Okay. Gate of your ears. Listen. Listen. Listen when you come to church. Don't just sit and just be here, but be intentional about listening, because you want to leave with something. Every time you come into the house of the Lord, you need to leave with some kind of nugget to apply to your life. And remember it. Put it in your memory bank, okay? You need to do that. You know, it's not enough to just come here and walk out, but you need to be intentional about listening, because when you get to school, there's all kinds of things happening on the way there, in the building, on your way back. Don't be so trusting. Don't be so haphazard with your life. Listen, and listen to wisdom. Where does wisdom coming from? It comes from your parents. They know things that you don't know. You may think we corny and we don't really know a lot, but we've been somewhere. So we have a lot to tell you. So you guys have to listen, okay? You got to listen. Listen, when you pray, don't just pray and get up. Stay there. Allow God to talk to you. Make some time for God, okay? The next thing the next gate is our mouth. That's a big one, right? Because that one gives us all problems. Young, old, doesn't matter. It gives us all problems. Who has it? Proverbs 21 and 23. Who has it? Come on, baby. Okay.
Whosoever guards his mouth and tongue keeps his soul from trouble.
Whosoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. Now, listen, kids. We talking today, right? How many of you get in trouble because of your mouth? All the time.
All of them.
Raise your hand.
All of them.
Everybody.
Everybody.
All right, now turn around. Turn around, kids. Adults. How many of us get in trouble because of our mouth?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So kids, it's not just you. It's not just you. If we be honest, we have to control our tongues, because this mouth, oh yeah. I couldn't wait to get here, because this is the main part. This is the main part of the message. Our mouth do us so much disservice if it's not in line and it's not under control. Okay? Babies, listen to me. Because there's so many girls, I'm going to talk to you girls first. Your mouth. Yo, I said your mouth. Your mouth. Okay, I'm big. It can be
Reckless.
It could be the best thing or the worst thing. The Bible talks about our tongue being the smallest member, but the hardest thing to tame. If you don't leave here with anything from me today, my young ladies, I need you to watch your mouth. Govern your tongue. Govern your tongue. You can control your mouth.
Yes, you can.
And if you learn it now, it will help you later. Okay? Because women, adult women, we're going to be honest with our children. Who wants to be labeled a gossiper? Nobody raised their hand. But have you ever been a part of gossip? Let's be honest. We've been a part of gossip. And you, come on now. And if you make one comment in the realm of gossip, you know what a gossiper do? They go and say, you said it all.
Yes, Lord.
Girls, y'all understand what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna assume. Come on, let's be honest, right? You get in a conversation with your girlfriend and all you say one thing. Yeah, you right. And guess what? Yeah, you right turns into you said the entire conversation. But you want to know how you can avoid that? Guard your tongue. Watch your mouth. When people come to you with foolishness and foolery, you know what you got to say? I'm taking my lips and I'm going to go the other way. You start talking more positivity to your friends. When they come to you with stuff, because you can't have a friend as a circle. I'm talking to my girls because I'm telling you, you got to work right here. This is our biggest downfall right here. This is where the enemy gets us every time. Our mouth gets us into so many traps, it doesn't make any sense. You have a group of friends, one for all three, one, how many of it is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of you are friends, right? This, you 4, and the one right here with the camouflage shirt on with the roses, right? Y'all are friends. Young lady with the, on her face, has an attitude with the one with the shirt on, the camouflage shirt right here. You, baby. I'm talking about you. And you guys have discord. You 3 are y'all the friends that they both run back and talk to, right? What happens when you two run and tell them, you tell them something, she tell them something, and what happens when one of them three walk around and talk about what happened? It's all a mess, right? So we're gonna guard our tongues. We're gonna speak life over each other as women, as young ladies. We gotta learn it early. We're gonna speak life. You have to learn how to speak life. Compliment your sister. Tell her that she's beautiful. Tell her that she's lovely. Tell her that she's special, that she matters. You have to do it and do it every day. And I want you guys to promise me that you are gonna practice doing that. That you will talk to your friends and tell them positive things. You won't engage in conversation that's not uplifting or motivating, okay? All right? Yes? Y'all promise? Because our tongues get us in a lot of trouble. So when you look to gossip, say amen. When you look to gossip, say, Lord, I thank you. When you look to say something that's not, because everything you say is a seed. It will come, it's going to grow. So be mindful of what you're saying. Everything you say is a seed. When you speak it out in the atmosphere, you can't grab it back. You can't take it back.
My God.
Even for our young boy, I just had to get on my son because, you know, when he gets the attitude, he say all kind of stuff to his sister. And I'm like, boy, I don't think so. So I had to jack him up a little bit and teach him that you are going to speak kind things to your sister, because if I allow him to say nasty things to her at home, to her, he's going to go in the street and pull that with somebody's daughter. And guess who's going to be embarrassed? Me, his mother. I'm a woman raising him. So I need him to learn how to speak well of women. So, young ladies, we're going to speak well of ourselves, right? That's a gate. That's a guard. You got to guard the gate. You got to guard the gate of your mouth. Speak good things over yourself. Speak well over one another, okay? And pray. Use your mouth to pray. When you pray more, you'll say less crazy things. When you pray more, you'll speak less carnal stuff, okay? Y'all hear me? Yes? Okay. I have time right there. The next thing we're going to talk about, Deuteronomy 8 and 18. Who has it? That's the Old Testament. And then I need somebody to get Proverbs 3 and 23. 8 and 18. You have it? Okay. I like her. She's quick.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get well, that he may establish his covenant which sware unto thy fathers, as it is this day.
Okay, so the scripture is telling us that God empowers our hands to get well. When it says empowers, what does it mean? Anybody know what empower means? Yes? No? Empower, meaning he gives you the ability to get well. So your hands are also a gate. We use our hands to do a lot of things, and sometimes we can use it to sow not so good things to ourselves. But usually when a planter plants a seed, he needs to use his hand. So if God says, I empower your hands to get wealth, that how you use your hand and the wealth you build is up to you. So you want to sow good things, right? Start with learning how to tithe early, okay? So when mama gives you a couple of dollars, if she gives you $1, 10 cents have to go to God, all right? Why? Why am I telling you this early? Because when you give and you sow into God, he makes your life bountiful. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm really tired of seeing other races outdo us when it comes to certain things. And I'm definitely sick of seeing the worldly folks that ain't even trying to serve God monopolizing all the money, monopolizing all the vacations, this, that, and the third, okay? And us as a black people itself. I want to see us and our young children experiencing wealth right now in their young age. Not when you're 50, not when you're 60, but right now. So I want you to learn that your hand is also a gate. Protect your hand. Always sow into the house of the Lord. Always sow into the house of the Lord. All right? So what did I just say? Always do what? Don't spend everything you have at the corner store, because the corner store, when you need shoes, when you need clothes, when your parents need to pay rent, you can't go to Poppy and ask him for that money back, can you? So sow in the house of the Lord. That's a gate. Guard your gate. That's your financial gate. So, okay? So God can enlarge your territory. Learn how to sow. Right? And the next thing, Proverbs 3:23. Who has it?
Kalia and Deja. Raise your hand.
My son, forget not my law, let thine heart.
Proverbs 3:23.
Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not slip.
So this scripture says, then shalt thou walk in the way, and your foot shall not slip. Part of the full armor of God is, it says, shod your feet with the preparation of peace. That means everywhere you go, peace ought to be with you. Okay? And when you take peace with you, you won't fall. We only fall when we're walking around in chaos. Okay? When we're walking around with a spirit of confusion, and we stepping into places we don't have no business stepping. But when your feet are covered with the preparation of peace, peace goes with you, it goes before you. Everywhere you go, peace is with you. Okay, so make that your intention. But where does peace begin? Peace begins in our mind. So we are right back to, right, our feet, our hands, our mouth, our ears, our heart. All of it leads back to who? Your total man, your soul, right? So we have to protect ourselves at all times, okay? But how do we protect ourselves? What do we do every day that is part of our protection plan? What's our covering? God. That's it. You gotta pray. And read your Bible. You have to pray. That's your protection. Pray. That's how you cover yourself. You know, your parents pray over you and they always say, Lord, cover them, right? From the crown of their head to the soles of their feet, right? Because we need you covered from top to bottom. But you also have to pray that prayer yourself. So what am I telling you to do? You have to pray. Prayer is your preparation for war. Prayer is your preparation for war. So if you take time out,